Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Take a Walk with Me and Garden Update. Today is Sunday, July 19th. Currently, I want to see something. I want to see how accurate. Okay. So, currently it's 82 degrees. The weather says 77. I'm going to start keeping track of that and seeing how much difference there is here. And it says high of 93 today. Rain chance is 40%. We could use some rain. Humidity is at 79%. A little bit lower. It was 84 yesterday. Wind is at 3 miles per hour, it says. I don't see much wind at all. And so anyway, if you haven't yet watched it, check out my new segment called Ask My Tablet. What you do is I'm taking viewers and like anybody's, like a family, friends, anybody, doesn't matter. If they have a question for my tablet, just if you have a question for it, just give me your question in the comments or submit your question in the comments and I'll ask it on, I've already got almost all I need for tonight. I could probably do a few more. But if I don't get to your question today, I'll do it, the next day or whatever. So it's real fun. It's informative. You never know what she's going to say when you ask. Sometimes she gets it wrong and hears things wrong, and it's kind of funny, really. So, but it's something really different than I haven't seen anybody do it. It seems like about a couple years ago, I remember some guy doing something, but I don't know if it was the same thing that he was talking to or whatever. But that's been a long, long time ago. And I had thought about it from time to time, but I just kind of put it like as a mental note. And then I just decided it was time to do something a little different. So definitely check that out tonight. You can check out the ones I've already done. I've already started a playlist for it. And if you want to just go to it, you could see, the ones I've done. I think I've done 3 so far. But it's really fun, and it's a way for my viewers to participate on a daily basis. And it gets you more involved. And if there's, if you have a question, that way you can also get it answered. If you've been wondering about something, so it could be about anything, that's, of course, nothing nasty or anything like that, but I don't think anybody would do that. So, anyway, that'll be later. I'm kind of doing it a little late. And I have been having to do it in the living room because we've got a little portable AC unit in there. That's the only place we have any cold air. I tried to do it a few days ago, the first day. And the second day. The first day I was able to do it in there. The second day I tried and I about got sick in there because we had the crock pot going still. So speaking of crock pot, what's for dinner, everybody? I am using the crock pot again. It is much. We had the oven on. Oven on last night, and it was horrible because we had to use the stove too to fix some rice stuff. And oh Lord, I don't see how Joy was in there when it was all that was going on, and I don't see how she did it. It just it's just too much. It's too humid too. But anyway, I'm going to use a crock pot, and I've got, if y'all saw my Aldi haul, I got some of their, I don't know exactly how it says it on them, cheddar brats, or cheddar smoked sausage or whatever. Those are really good, y'all. And I make my pasta and smoked sausage. Any of y'all that have been watching me know I've sent out that recipe before. But since I've got that zucchini, I'm going to put that zucchini in there. And I might go out here and get a green pepper out of the garden and put it in there too. Once I get those San Marzano tomatoes to where they're putting out tomatoes, they make a really good sauces. And it has some great flavor and stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm fixing. I don't know if we'll have anything with it because everything will be in there. Might have some type of bread or something. I don't know, cornbread might be good with that. I'll mention that to Joy. But I think we got some, unless we've already eaten them all, those Hawaiian rolls from Aldi. They're only $1.39 there, and those during the name brand, shoot, they're about $4 or something like that, unless they're on sale for 12 of them. That's crazy. You could buy 2 and have change left. More than, you could buy 3 and still have money left of them at Aldi. Let's see, 40. Yep. So that just shows how cheap Aldi is on everything. Well, I could sit here and ramble on. It feels better in here. That's maybe I'm hesitant to get out in the sun, but I've got things I've got to do out here. I'll have to water and check the garden, see if anything needs, like I've been having to stake up some tomatoes and stuff. We'll see what it looks like. We'll get a drink of water and we'll go out here and see what it looks like. I'm starting to have some tomatoes ripen. And sunflower wants to, bloom, but I don't know why the rest of it looks so pitiful. I gave it some Miracle Grow yesterday or day before. It just looks droopy, and then if I put it out in the sun, it even looks worse, but I don't know what to do for it. Yeah. I don't think I'm giving it too much water. If you don't water them, everything, you come out here and everything's just like laying over almost. Poor things. It's been tough on everything. This is really putting some flowers out here. I think that's nice. Actually, these tomatoes are doing pretty good. They got some nice blooms. Those are some pretty blooms there. It really is. This one's a nice one. Look at that. Nice big. Yes, sirree, that's a good one. I'm thinking, let's see. I think that these are, they're either Big Boy or Better Boy. I just had some seeds from last year that were from Dollar Tree, by the way, and they were open. I guess I had tried to make some at some point, and let me get this one out in the sun a little. I think that's a Tabasco one right there that I rescued. And I thought, you know what, I wonder if these will grow. And I just put them in one of the pots here, and then I transplanted them to a bigger pot, and then the other ones are out here in the garden that I've shown you. So it shows they can be grown from seeds. They're a little lanky, but I think that's from being in here. If they had been out here the whole time, once they were big enough to be out there, I think they wouldn't have been growing as tall as they have. Because you shouldn't see long spaces like that in between stems, But I don't know. I don't have room right now to put them in there in the garden. And if these first 3 die any worse off, I'll have that little space right there to put a couple maybe. I only got 2 so far of the Chinese tomatoes. They hadn't come up yet. But I only put, in fairness, I only put one seed in each spot, you know. But it would have been easy to thin them here, so I may have to put some more. Really though, you don't want more than one tomato in that pot. Carrots are the same. I'm real disappointed in those Ferry Morris ones. I'd almost write them. None of them, only one came up out of all of them. And I planted some in the garden earlier this year, and I thought this maybe because the shade was over it, but none of them came up either. All of these are looking pretty good. Yeah, these peppers are coming up good, some of them. These hadn't come up, the Hungarian wax, yellow wax pepper. But you can see these first three here, just they're gonna poop out. That's disappointing. I thought they would do better. But everything else looks great. But if these go, I'll have a space here. Maybe I can put, I got 3 over there, but I don't know if I want to put 3 back in here or not. They might do. I have 3 to begin with, so when these go, I'll have these out here and they'll be at a different, they'll come in later than all the rest of them, and I'll have tomatoes for longer. As you can see, I'm going to have some anytime now. These here look good. So some more, yeah, down here. It's getting ready. I got 2 small, they're kind of small heads of cabbage once you take all the leaves you don't need off of them yesterday. I got them in the fridge in there. Everybody's looking good in here. Let's see how our pinstripe looks. Looking real good. These peppers here. Yeah, there's a pretty big green pepper back there. I might have to get that and throw it in the crock pot too. I got a hot pepper, a giant Thai hot pepper, but I'm afraid to throw it in there. Logan and Joy both tried a little bitty bite of one of them. I got 2 actually off of them, and it were burning for quite a while. Maybe I'll save that other one. I don't know if he would eat another piece of it. I'll bet he wouldn't. And he likes hot stuff, y'all know. So it's hot. I found one down here to pollinate. You can see it right there behind that flower. And then there's one growing in here too. You see it? I got green beans yesterday, enough for a meal. They're in the fridge also. I got green beans, 2 cabbages. I got a little big boy tomato. Yesterday had a pretty good harvest day yesterday, and this is supposed to turn yellow before it'll be ready. It's just like a light, almost like a real light greenish. I'm getting a lot of these snap peas are getting ready. You see how it's starting to, it'll turn brownish like and dry up. That's what I want, because I want, these seeds will be awesome. They're going to be really big seeds. And it's every year that you grow something from seeds, it seems like it gets stronger, y'all. That's why I like to do that. I didn't really do it much this year. I didn't do it any this year, really. Or did I plant some green beans? I may have planted a few of the green beans, but they're mixed in. If I did, I can't really remember for sure. But I like to. I mean, that's what I really want to do, is to get to where I'm self-sufficient on the beans of the things I grow. I mean, some of them are so small you couldn't get it like a carrot seed. How you gonna, or something? I don't think I could do that. Radish seeds are real small. Certain ones like that, I don't know if I could do. But I'd like to get some out of that zucchini that we got in there is big enough. I'd like to get some out of each of these different eggplants. That's why I'm kind of letting it grow longer. I'd like to eat that Ghostbuster right now, but I'd like to have some seeds in it because the seeds are small in eggplant too. These are looking a little better today. How's our little jalapeno? Yeah, hanging in there. The little Tabasco plant looks a little better. They get some shade over here, but they keel over. They were used to being covered up, over there by all the zucchini or the yellow squash leaves. See, this one looks better. See, they aren't as lanky out here as the ones that's in the garage still. Hey, we got a tomato here, and guess what, everyone? If you can see that, it looks like a San Marzano. I know I had 2 of them at least, and Jen from At Home with Jen sent me the seeds for these San Marzanos. And I didn't think they were going to do anything, but at least I know I got at least 2. So wow, that's great. You can see the different shape, of it than a regular's being just round. And I'm thinking one of these cucumbers might be ready today. They might have another day to go. If you can see them in there. Oh. Like I said, I got green beans, and these bees are filling up these holes here. See, here's one right there, up there. They're filling it up, and I guess they put their babies in there or whatever. And something to eat or something. Cucumbers look good. Snap peas look good. I've really eaten, or not just me, we have really eaten off these snap peas, y'all. I don't show, every harvest because, I could, but I already put out enough pictures every day. But yeah, I pick what we need. I give a lot of them away and stuff. Because we're not going to eat snap peas every day. I really just mainly like them in stir fry myself. They'll eat them like raw too. I can't do that. They're too fibrous like for me. But you can see a couple of the cabbage are missing, but I did find underneath the cabbage, I found a little caterpillar, like a skinny one. So I guess maybe those butterflies have laid eggs, because I saw something in the outer leaves that looked like some kind of egg or something. Of course, I threw them away. But by the time you take off all these outer leaves, you got basically, you can see something is eating on that just a little, right there. It's a smaller head of cabbage than you think. So I'm gonna let these go for a while now. We got two small heads in there now. The celery, of course, there's like 3 bunches left of it. These are not doing as good as that one on the outside over there. They'll grow still. Trying to see if this one, I think because it's getting more sun, and this one, I don't know, you'd think it would get enough sun to be, but it looks like it's a little crowded. So here's our other San Marzano, and you can see the shape of them's a little different. They end up kind of looking like an hourglass. I'm letting some of these go to seed. See how big those seeds are? That's going to be perfect to keep for next year. How big are these? Oh, there's another one. I didn't even know that one was in there. That looks pretty good. I'm wanting these to grow big enough to change the color. You can eat them while they're still green, but I'd rather them, I want to see what they look like when they get bigger. Our Gretel's doing good. Look at those. There's like 3 or 4. Where's my prize green bean? There it is. So now I don't know, is this a San Marzano too? Maybe I had more than I thought. We'll see when these turn to maters. I'll have to stake this one up and stake that one up over there, but I'm about to run out of stakes. I don't know if I have. I got one big one, but the other ones are kind of small. It would still prop it up. I mean, give it stable, make it more stable. I got eggplants all over. I want to eat that Ghostbuster, but I keep wanting it to get a little bit bigger. There's all kinds of them, y'all. Let's see how my little Brussels are doing. Oh, you know, these are gonna be good. Hi, birdies. They finally knocked that thing down. I'd say the squirrels probably did that bell thing. They, I guess, pulled on it. It's laying on the ground, but they'll still eat it. I need to get some seeds up here. You can see some over here already. See when they get like this right here. And this. I need to get them. These are ready. Now see this one, there's already all gone off it. That's cornflower anyway. But do you see here? I definitely want to save some of all this stuff. And it'll just dry right, here. Some of them float away like that one did, the cornflower. If you don't watch it, you can see it's kind of like a dandelion. I've learned a lot about these. I'm real happy with the way things turned out up here. It'll be sad when they all die off, It will be. Airplane. Go in here and get me a drink. You can tell it's still humid though. Something to wipe my face. Well, I think I'm just going to walk down there one time, y'all. I still walk all over the place all day long. It's just too warm and humid this morning. Everything looks the same over there. Those little yellow birds are so cute and pretty. They eat those ants. And those are obviously carpenter ants or whatever they call them. The way they chew the bottom of everything and just leave it laying there. Look, it's looking really good out here, y'all. Goodness gracious. Looking really good. I'm proud of this. I didn't think it was going to make it. I could have quit, Just said, nothing's growing. Oops. Uh-oh. I must have pulled the wrong thing. I think I got it. Yard's looking good. Shrubs look good. I don't think that's It's not one of them. If it doesn't rain, the yard probably won't grow much. The grass, I mean. Well, the internet seems to be working pretty good, y'all. I think it acted up one time yesterday for just a few minutes, like a minute or two. But it's uploading faster. You can navigate faster. There, everybody. You're looking awful good today. It's pretty miserable out here. I hadn't seen the hawks. They were over here for off and on for about a week, and they just move on, come back another time. Well, everybody, I think that's going to be it for Walk With Me. I'm sweating and everything, so please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I'm gonna go in here and cool off for a while. Eat some breakfast. And I will do Ask My Tablet today, but I don't know what else I'll do with anything. So I'll see you later on, everybody. God bless.